So, everyone, we will now be doing a bunch of time skipping, and I'm assuming you guys are just watching her being creepers.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're gonna have to replace a persona fix before like all the software and everything can kick in.
Oh yes, of course. I know that's gonna be I guess the face's job. I'll see. I don't know if you can convince her to go out for dinner or something. Or how good you are at misdirection, because I will try and acquire some Lacel wine. We don't need full Laus. That would be too obvious. Lacel wine is a bit more subtle, but she still forgets things. It's basically like super roofie.
Yay, super roofie.
Or if you can do it with a quick palming and invisible.
Well, see. The thing is, the problem is that if you do that, the thing is, the chip is in her comlink, right? And she's on the persona fix.
Yeah.
So you need to remove the chip and put the new one in. And it's going to be something that you're going to have to she looks really tired. I'll give her a ride home or something. Because Lethal Wine will almost certainly knock her out. Because that's the whole point of it. because it's the creeper drug.
Yep. It is the creepiest of creepy drugs.
It's super. God, it's so fucking creepy. Holy shit!
Yeah,
oh
Lace
God,
it's like the worst thing ever. It's like All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to acquire some Lacel wine? Cool. Just roll me who you're getting it through. Oh, yep, there we go.
The Syndicate.
Yeah, who would have thought that syndicates would have access to Lacel wine?
I know, right? Who would have thought?
Yeah. So yeah, they can get some for you. It's only going to cost you $750. We'll go $750 just because you beat it by one hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
So
would I be able to use my knowledge roll to confirm if this, in effect, would knock her out, or if we need to do something else?
Just give me a second.
Because does she have a nephric screen?
Yes. So that's not going to reduce the power or anything. All it's going to do is it's going to reduce
the duration, I believe.
Yeah, and it increases the addiction resistance, but this isn't addictive because it's not going to affect how much damage it does to her, and we only need like 2 minutes, right?
Take you to the car, switch it over in the car, and then
yeah, it's not a you only need a few minutes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm guessing the plan is we get to meet in a quiet bar. We either have a drink ready for her, or when she has a drink, a slight distraction and lace it that way.
And I'll sleep again to get my edge back. But will that be enough?
She is looking at taking 12 stun from the thing resisted by willpower, I believe it is. So it is distinctly possible she could stay up.
A stun bolt will do the rest.
Well, yeah, but you need to have her in a spot where people don't notice you hitting her with a fucking stun bolt, right? That's the problem.
Exactly. We've got to have it be not too obvious.
Stun bolt is not visible.
Okay, but if she's in a bar and get technically
there is a way to notice that something's magic, because it is like there's rules for it. For them to the more people in the room that can notice it, the more likely it is to be noticed. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, how else are we gonna do this? We can because so thing is, she will. I'll compromise her biomonitor, and she will forget that anything happened to her, right? Because she's because she's gotten laced. So we could get in a. How good are you at weaponry? What do you use?
Me?
Yeah.
I've got taser. I've got pistols. I've got assault rifle hidden somewhere. Yeah.
What about syringes?
Dice rolls though. Syringes. I have no unarmed, so.
Okay. I mean, yes. Okay.
I can slap either a syringe or
God, this is creeper.
A patch on her.
This is so fucking creeper.
I know, I love it. I'm just sitting here being like, oh, you are all
a trank
disgusting
patch,
people.
Tranquilizer patch will also do the rest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just it's just you have to hit her with it, right?
And it's obvious.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I can be invisible while doing it.
Well, again, yeah. If it's possible for you to, do you think so? Now that you're her sponsor, right? Or she's sponsoring you. You come up.
Well,
with,
unofficially,
hey,
yeah.
Unofficially, but maybe like because we're in wibbly wobbly timey wimey land, maybe go to like another meeting or two. Then it's like, oh hey, could we meet for coffee? If you can take her through like if you can walk like along an alley to get back to your car or something where there's not people around. I mean at that point, if I've compromised her biomonitor, there's spirits. You've got your taser, you've got stun bolt from an invisible guy. All those combined to knock her out,
The thing is, though, we don't want her to know that something's happened. That's the whole thing.
She won't. That's the whole point of
Laius. Even if she stays awake from the Laius, her memory is still erased.
Yeah.
For 12 minus body hours.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm going to do it.
That's why Laius is fucking horrifying. so horrifying.
Okay. So,
I'm just going to do a roll to find a quiet, high-class kind of bar or cafe. It's high-class, no one's going to ask any questions, so we're quiet, so there aren't enough people around.
Yeah. Are you going through your contact, or you got a knowledge roll for that?
Knowledge roll. I got 2 hits, so I should be okay.
Yeah, you can find like a reasonable one. What lifestyle are you at?
I'm medium.
Yeah, so you'll be paying for drinks at this place.
Yeah. But I'll only be buying 1 drink. That's the whole thing. So I'm like, 1 drink. She gets a bit sleepy. I have to take her out.
So can you roll me like a con essentially just to like sort of get the feeling for like how you go with her for the next couple of meetings?
Okay, I'm guessing she likes to, so it's a modifier of +2, and the pheromones works, that's +3, so I'm doing 16 dice.
Yep.
That's not too shabby. I will edge that just to be sure, and then I can sleep off and get the extra edge back, so I'm not too worried.
Okay.
That's 9 hits in total, and because I'm probably going to wear my I'm not going to wear my sleeping tiger because that's too obvious. I have to stay in character, so I keep 8 of those.
Cool. So you have a couple of meetings and like hang out with her like that. Do you tell her how lately you're struggling a little bit?
Yeah. That I'm struggling, and it's like I don't know that many people here, and I'm afraid to go out and meet new people in case they introduce me to their own crowds. That's why I'm comfortable with you and that.
I'm glad you feel comfortable with me. I tell you what, I know how scary it can be getting out there. Everyone is high all the time now. Why don't you come to dinner with me and my family?
Well, that sounds wonderful.
Awesome.
It'd be nice to meet the people that help support you and make you the lovely woman that you are.
She gives this jubilant smile, and she's like, "Awesome. Well, here's my address. if you want to come by tomorrow evening at about 7 o'clock, just when we generally do dinner, we can have dinner, have a chat, and I can show you like I guess like something that's totally achievable, like something that can help ground you.
Yeah, it'll be nice to meet some new people in a safe environment. Yes,
I'm sure
yeah.
my family will love you.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, it'll be a very short dinner.
Sorry, what name were you using, by the way, again?
Jin.
Jin. J-I-N or G-I-N?
Correct. I'm a Tekken fan, sorry.
Alright. Cool. Alrighty then. So yeah, you've got a dinner date tomorrow night with Judith and her family. So yeah, like rolls around to that time. Does anyone want to do anything before we get to dinner? You've acquired the laser.
I just wanted to ask, did we? Well, I mean, it's probably not this dinner because there's too many people around. But when I previously looked through her comlink and everything like that, was there? And obviously, you know, I saw her wear stuff. I might have to receive her again. But do I know the identifier for her biomonitor?
Yes, you know what you've spotted it before, so you know what it looks like and everything. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to be ready for it when I have to compromise it.
Yep, that's fair.
I assume you're going to want the Geigo for it, or would a spoof be enough to overlook the sudden spike in "Holy shit, I just got layest and tased"?
Spoof would work because essentially you're saying
the next sudden "Holy shit, I got fucked." Just ignore that, right?
Yeah, it's just a bug. I'm just doing a test kind of thing.
What I'm thinking is just after this, and she's invited me. This is when we kind of do the switching the thing because I don't want to do that like when she's home and that, because that'd be awkward. So it's kind of like we do the switch now, kind of thing.
Yeah, but remember, she's out with her family, and that
no.
It's not out.
Do it now, as in before the meet, as in like she has just invited me. And as we're leaving, and it's like I bought her a drink. It goes in there. And then we do it there, and then like as she starts to change the next day, I can be like try and be supportive and try and make up any kind of mistakes she's doing. Try and be supportive for her, and yet the family will notice that she's changed, kind of thing.
Oh, that makes sense. So so based on my knowledge of like medicine stuff, if he you know roofies her drink, right? And she takes stun damage from that, but doesn't go out. Is that something that people commonly perceive as, oh shit, I just got layest, or I'm just kind of, or that just hit me too hard? I mean, even though she has nephritics.
Let me have a look. See, I imagine it would depend on like how experienced they are.
Yeah.
Drinking and stuff like that.
Did she seem to me to be a more experienced drinker or a more experienced hard drug user?
More, from what you can tell, it was more hard drugs.
Okay.
Because she didn't drink to cope.
Okay. So yeah. So if she didn't drink to cope, and all of a sudden she has a drink, she might just be like, "Oh man, that was heavy. I gotta." You go and you'd be like, "Oh, I'll walk you to your car," or something. You know, whatever. That's
the idea. Run it so that we do that right now, before I then meet her family, and then you know.
Okay, that works.
So I'm guessing I'm going to have to do a palming test to then put it in a drink without her noticing. And we go
the wine?
Yeah.
All right, so you're trying to spike her water with wine?
No.
Well, I mean, is it actually wine? I thought it was just like a
sorry. I thought laser wine was actually just wine.
Or
did you get laser?
I would have gotten the one that is a liquid I can stick in something else. I'm sorry. I thought laser wine was just like the, you know, like the common name for it. I'll look it up. I'm sorry.
I know laser wine is like a specific wine from tier.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Then I guess
it's a type of brandy made from.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
You can get lace though, which is essentially the same sort of thing, but it's used to spike things. No, that's right.
Okay.
It's exact same cost, exact same forbidden and everything, so it's no problem.
Okay. So I just need a palming test. I'll use my large edge on that because I'm only rolling 7 dice. I don't want to mess that up.
Rick. Oh boy, Rick.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the things I need to improve on because my agility isn't very good. It's only problem.
Yeah.
How do I do it where I'm pre-edging? Because post-edging probably won't help when I'm doing
You just put an exclamation mark after then the greater than 5.
Okay.
I mean, like, you can wait until, you can see if she goes to the bathroom or anything for a bit or gets a call.
True. But then I'd want to do it obvious, sneakily, so it's not obvious on cameras either.
Oh, that's true.
So palming still counts.
Yep, palming
So,
would be
yeah.
the one. Time to turn to my new page of notes.
Oh boy. What else can we do to help stack the deck for the palm? Because this is a pretty critical part.
It is,
Like,
and I've
very
only got
critical.
7 dice. Are there
Okay,
any
let-
modifiers? for it
Okay,
at all?
let me do it.
Are you good at palming?
No, but I'm good at edging.
So essentially, if there was some sort of distraction, possibly.
Yeah, because like I've been talking to her and making light me and kind of
With
Make-
7 edge
make me go a bit
pre-edging
shy
stuff,
and
you get
everything.
good at anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So I've been distracting her by like flirting with her and everything, just making her be distracted by what I'm saying to her, kind of thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, so if there's no awakened people in here, you could be invisible and do a pre-edge palming. Do you have any ranks in palming though? Because you can't pre-edge something you don't have ranks in.
Oh, I've
Okay.
got
No,
4
I
ranks in it
don't-
for me.
Okay, I can't pre-edge. No, then I can't. I guess I have to get I will get palming right after this.
Okay.
Okay, then I can't do
Alright.
it.
Yep. So she's distracted because like she's sort of just like talking to you and like you can be like, I wouldn't say flirting. Flirting probably wouldn't really work on her very well.
Well, no, it's more like praising her and everything else. So it's not
Yeah.
direct flirt.
Yeah,
It's
I can do something else. I can do something else to help.
All right. Yep. What do you want to do?
I'm looking for like, can I see like, somewhere near her, like on the other side of where he's sitting, like I don't know, like a light or something.
Well, I could have it
You
so
know
that
what?
we like when we come in, we always sit in the same place.
Oh no,
That
I
kind
know,
of thing.
but I mean, when you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do something like, cause the light to go really bright and then go out for a second or so, just because it's the kind of thing your head would snap over to,
Yeah. So you can see like that it's on an electrical grid. You'd probably have to like tap into it because it's wired into the electrical grid. Like
what?
this is like the lights are all wired, so you could maybe get like an arrow in the place or something like that. So like
He's on the street. I thought he was in a place.
no, he's in a building, but even a building, like their lights are generally wired to a location in a low, like lifestyle sort of area. They're wired to like a box.
Okay. Is there like
a giant,
yeah. Okay. What is like the nearest wireless thing to them?
there's some speakers and things like that.
Okay. I'll put a burst of static through the speaker, like it malfunctioned or something.
Yep. If you just want to do
What's its device rating and firewall?
we'll go with the device rating 2, and firewall is also a 2.
Okay.
Because it's just like one of those wireless speakers.
Yeah. So do
don't-
you want me to roll it now to cue for when he wants to do his thing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Alrighty. Cool. It cannot beat that.
Okay, so how many dice am I looking at bonuses for my harming?
You're looking at a bonus 4 dice, including the distracted.
Cool, so that's 11 dice exploding. Hopefully that'll be enough.
I mean, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, but I'm also going to be flat out of edge until I sleep tonight, which I'll be doing because that's when I'm doing it next day. Huzzah.
She also might be at minuses as well. We'll see. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
She's not a particularly hard target.
Unless she tries to shoot me, then I'm very quickly dead.
Well, yeah, that's bad. Well, you'll be fine.
I mean, it's not like the only armor I've got is like my armored jacket because I'm trying to look like a recovering junkie, you know.
On the plus side, all it is a creeper. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
That is very good. That's a pretty good roll. So, all right, so here's
I
the
think it
perception
was
to
worth
notice it.
pre-edging that, I think, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was worth it.
I think got another 2 successes because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So she is doing her perception check to see whether she notices you drugging her drink like a creeper. You fucking monster. No, she doesn't notice.
Creeper mode engaged.
Yeah, you've done this before, haven't you?
Yes, it has. To be honest,
Oh,
actually
God.
has.
Oh, God.
damn it.
Only once, though.
Well, now twice. Let's not make it a third time, then it becomes a habit. So
But then it
Cobalt
becomes
drugs her drink.
even more fun.
Drugs her drink. Nice. All right. Now I need to do a drug resistance test to see how the toxin resistance test to see how well she handles 12 stun. So that was ingested, and that means she is doing a body plus willpower. She's a small human woman.
Get ready on the tase. You might have to do it. Oh shit. Hold on. I said I was compromising her biomonitor. I need to do that.
Yep.
Sorry, because I'm sorry. I should have done it before, but if it's okay,
No,
we said
that's
we were
all
gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah, no, you said you were going to do it. Like your character would legitimately know there's something they need to do.
Ooh, I do not like that.
Mm-hmm. Is that an edged one?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
cool.
Sorry. I'm at 3 right now because I slept for 1 to get back.
So you're going directly for the biomonitor? Or
Yes, because it has a lower device rating.
Yep. Cool. That's fine. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right, you've successfully spoofed what you needed to. All right, she's now going to make her resistance check to avoid passing out.
Get ready on there. We got our mage. We got you with the taser. There's no one around. Oh God.
Here we go, lads.
Here we go, boys.
Oh. So she like
glitch?
takes like a 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. It needs to be more than half.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong. Oh no, I was looking too high. Rip, never mind. Rip.
Yeah. So she takes a few sips of her drink. Like she seems alright for a moment, and then she like sort of like gets a bit woozy, like puts her hand on the table that's next to you, and then like sort of like, unless you like catch her, she like starts falling to the floor.
No, I'll like catch her and kind of go, "Whoa, are you all right there?" You know, just in case anyone's like watching or anything like that.
Can you give me a con, please?
And the standard extra dice from before.
No, this is going to be slightly different this time because you no longer have first impression with most of these people. You've been to quite a few meetings. They've talked to you before.
True. So it's like whether she likes me. If she likes me, it's +2, and then my pheromones make it +3, which is what I was doing before.
Oh no, this isn't for her.
All right, for everyone else.
She's about to pass out. Here we are. Right. You are getting another -1 because people are suspicious of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because for some reason she's just started falling over, and you're like, whoa. All right, give me that's all the modifiers for you, by the way.
Okay, and so I don't get pheromones set too far away. So yeah, it's just be -1.
Yeah.
And I have no edge left. Yay.
It's -2. 1. Yes, it's -1. I am terrible. Don't worry about me. It's just getting a bit late here, and my brain's slowly frying.
Ooh, I'm happy with that.
Now let's see whether they all buy it.
Shoot. I
Well,
hope
there's a few
so.
people on Nova Coke here. All right. Yeah, they look at you like for a moment, and like a couple of them go come over and they're like, "Is she all right? Do you need a hand?" It's like she just needs to sit down. Like, what should we call an ambulance or something?
No. I think she's tired and like she's had a little too much, and like I'll take her home. It's not a problem, guys. But thank you for the concern. It's very much appreciated.
All right. Do you know where she lives and everything? Like,
Well, yeah, because she told me because she invited me to her house the next day. So I do know.
well, when you put it like that, it's completely not suspicious at all. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So they're like, all right. If you need any help,
I've got suits,
like we
so-
can help you out to your car if you like.
They're gonna help. No, it's fine. You're just gonna put this woman you just roofied in the back of your car. That's not creeper at all.
Look,
Well,
we've
what
already
I'm gonna
established you
do-
just roofied a person. You can't get much more creepy than that.
Oh, you can.
Well,
Trust me,
actually,
you can.
Well, actually, you can, because roofies in the modern world don't magically destroy your memory.
Yeah.
Remember that.
So
Sorry,
really
you next
messed up
level
stuff.
roofied a woman. My mistake. Right.
But as I said, we're all cute and cuddly people. We wouldn't hurt a fly. Honest.
Yeah. You're not slime at all. I remember when all these people were applying to the run and they're like, I'm not slime. I'm like, you're all slime and you know it.
Well,
I had no problem admitting it. I was
Yeah.
well,
I'm
you
not
see,
gonna lie,
that's why.
that was a big point of like why I chose you guys, because you're like, I'm slime.
Well, you see, that's why I follow the tried and true method of making sure that every character I build is an irredeemable monster.
Yeah, you're living up to that. You're living up to that, Az.
Yeah, well,
Right.
my character grew up in the Yakuza, so this is just like normal.
Alright. So you're getting her out to the car. She's passed out. She will be out for a while. A number of hours.
So what I'll do is over DNI, I'll tell them I'm going to drive to a
Meet up with us
secluded,
somewhere.
quiet spot. Yeah. So I'm going to quickly run area knowledge to find somewhere quiet.
Yep.
Also,
Give
one
me
other
that one.
question, just because this might be relevant, and I'm interested because Johnson probably cares anyway. When you deal with cracking and alerts and stuff, right? Do you hold that the Matrix, because CGL is stupid, doesn't really have a thing like log files?
Sorry, in what sense? So like when you're like hacking something and
Yeah,
like,
so-
sending...
Yeah, so if I crack her comlink, it'll give an alert to her because she's the owner, but she's unconscious, so she's not going to get it.
Yeah.
And then when she looks at her comlink in the future, I mean, the thing's unencrypted, but she doesn't remember anything anyway. She's not going to have a log of the alert, right?
She might not have a log of the alert, but the fact that it was encrypted before and she doesn't remember ever unencrypting it might tip her off.
Yeah, fuck that. All right, never mind. Rip.
So
Well, you know
unless
what?
you've
I have her comlink. After she's been arrested, I can do it. Anyway, never mind. It's
Okay.
fine.
But
Or-
yeah, I mean,
or I should
unless
say
you
anyway.
knew the encryption key to re-encrypt it.
Yeah, I don't. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So I will go, and I will, because I'm an expert with beetles and persona fixes. I'm like, and chips. I can probably swap out the chips. While I do it, I'll definitely be doing the simrig, and I'll just because the Johnson is clearly enjoying, having her life destroyed. I'm just gonna kind of look at her, I'll look at her head, and I'll grab her chin, and I'll just shake her head like no.
Aww.
And I'll be on
no,
the sim
no.
rig as well.
No,
So
no,
it's getting
no.
like both our perspectives at once of kind of what's been happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll swap out the chip.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, and also when I've been like with her and stuff, I've been using my voice modulator to change my voice, so I'm not using my real voice on like the sim rig or anything like that. So it's like harder to be identified and stuff.
Yeah. No problem. I'll keep that in mind. All right. So.
Well, yeah, because using your real voice would be a real bad idea.
Nah, you'd be right.
They're gonna go to dinner the next night while she's tripping on this new chip. Oh boy.
That's the idea.
So yeah, you take her back to her place, I assume.
Yeah, and I'll like because I'm guessing I'll do it so that it times out so that like as she's waking up she'll like arrive home kind of thing. Not like I'm gonna leave on the door and just ring like the doorbell. That's gonna be bad.
Well, she's gonna be out for a while, because of the way it works. So what you might need to do is, probably like, take her home and say, yeah, we went out for a drink. She's really helping me at the NA. I'm looking forward to coming back tomorrow night. But it seems like it hit her a bit hard or something,
Yeah. Okay, then that's what I'll do. Yeah.
All right. So you swap out the chip and everything, and like load up the program, fix, and you take her home. To her house in your Fort America, I believe it was.
Yep, it'll be in my America, and and of course I spoofed the chips and the number plates, so that all that stuff.
Yeah. So you get back to the house, and you like sort of help her up the driveway and to the door. There's a doorbell, or you can knock. Up to you, really.
I'll probably use the doorbell because if I knock, it's going to be suspicious because most people do use doorbells. So
you ring the doorbell and it's like da-na-na-na-na. And then like you hear some people come running, and you can hear from the inside, "Mummy!" And like a man opens the door that you recognize instantly as Calvin Emerson, and he opens the door. He's really smiling, like really wide. It's kind of creepy, and he says, "Oh, thank goodness! We were so worried. She's usually not home. Like she's usually home much earlier."
Wait, is it Johnson?
And like the kids like run around and then like the kids run around the corner, and like they look like the kids in the pictures and everything. And the kid's like, "Mummy, is Mummy sick?" And like they're like, "Can you give me a perception check, Cobalt?"
Oh yeah, I was going to straight away because this is
what?
like
Is the Johnson higher? What?
Scaring off all kinds of alarms. Jesus Christ!
This is weird. What's going on? It's great.
Oh God!
And I'm running visual perception, so
Yep.
Is Johnson like a crazy schizophrenic? I don't even know.
5 hits. So that's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. Like you're looking very closely at them because this looks like your Jay. However, there's slight differences here and there. Like the jaw structure is slightly different in places, like the cheeks are slightly higher. Even looking at the kids, like you're looking at the kids, and like you remember seeing the picture that Sin pulled up, and this is very, very close. But this is very, very good work. But there's some small differences that they're saying these are not necessarily her children.
So she's she's in a fantasy world constructed by probably Ares to help ground her. Jesus.
Or these man and child have been subjected to extensive cosmetic surgery.
Yeah. Either one of the two. Ares are trying to protect her.
Oh boy.
But why?
I would edge that if you have any left. Because, geez.
No, this is like a medicine roll. It's not.
All right.
Like based on the knowledge you have, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys
Possibly.
feel so bad now about having her shoot an elf girl in the face?
Well, it's probably not her fault. It's Ares, but Jesus, I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'll kind of compose myself.
Can you give me a composure roll, please?
Because this is something else.
This is not something you were expecting to run into.
No, even for me with my experience, this is like a first. Now, if it was my other runner, then this wouldn't actually be a first, and she'd be fine. But no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do, 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 do.
We get another call from the Johnson.
Actually, that's not bad. I'm impressed with that.
Yeah, no, you manage to keep your cool. You don't instantly freak out and are like, what the fuck? But yeah, you're a little unnerved, but you manage to keep a cool face, and you're like, yeah, we're just having some drinks, and he's like, oh, I didn't realize she drunk. Like, usually she avoids those sort of things. Must have been a special occasion. Is it your birthday?
Well, no, it's she's like helping me at NA meetings, and I'm new to the area, so you know,
NA.
she's helping me settle
volunteer?
in. So like, yeah, she's helping me with like getting new to the area and help me, you know, to stop me from stumbling, you know, that kind of thing.
That's my Judith, such an angel.
Oh, she really is, and you're a very lucky man, I have to say.
Thank you. I know I'm very lucky. And he like puts his arms around the two kids, like they're like 8 and 9. Like puts a hand on each of their shoulders, and says, "And the children are lucky too to have such a good mother for them."
That is
There
beyond
is
a doubt.
more than one person to fix it.
Because like I tried one of the cupcakes the other day she brought to the meeting, and they were exquisite. I mean,
yeah, I know. Like her cooking, exemplary. I don't think I've tasted better in my life.
If I didn't think Ares would cover it up, we could have Chris Benoit this.
Oh god, yeah, easily. But he was a great wrestler, and bless his soul. But anyway, so I will kind of go. Oh, and just like to let you know that like continue to help me settle in. She invited me to join you all for dinner tomorrow night.
Excellent! That's such good news. I'm looking forward to meeting you. May I ask, what do you do? You know what? We'll save it for tomorrow night. It'll be much more fun then. And the kids are like, yay! And they're like jumping up and down and clapping.
Yeah.
They're on fixes too. Fuck me.
Everybody here seems to be on Persona Fixers. Great. I'll be yes. Let's leave it to tomorrow when we can all get to know each other in a relaxed environment, such as your house surely has.
I'll take her off your hands. Thank you for this. It's very generous of you. And you're like,
it's no problem. I couldn't bear anything happening to her because she's been a great help.
I wouldn't even know what to do with myself if something happened to her. I love her so much. Well, again, thank you. Have a lovely evening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
And you and your lovely family. Have a great evening.
What time should we expect you? I know you've probably told her, but you know how people are when they drink. They can sometimes forget things.
True. She advised me to be here for around 7.
Excellent. I will see you then.
I'm looking forward to it. Take care.
You have a good night. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
God. Nice.
So like as you're like walking back down the driveway, like the dad and stuff like move inside for a second, and then they come back to the door, like all him and the kids, and like standing at the door just waving to you, like with these creepy fucking smiles on their face.
And I'll like politely wave and do like a cheesy smile back, and then just turn around and go stone face and go, what the hell?
Yep. So yeah. Was there anything you wanted to do before dinner tomorrow night?
I'm gonna have to try and construct some kind of identity art with a proper job and everything else. Otherwise, it's gonna throw out questions. Okay.
We have the Stepford family.
Yeah, which seemed all to be Persona fixed people. Yay! Jeez, it's almost like it's a happy family from like a 90s sitcom. It's jeez.
Well, yeah. Also, remember if they're super fixed to be super happy, they're not going to be looking at you too closely.
Well, that's the theory, yeah. Okay, I'm going to roll my business knowledge to come up with a job that's fitting for what I should be, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do some basic forgery to help you out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you can take Sid's 2 dice to come up with a decent cover story for yourself, either as a teamwork, or you can just take it as what she's giving you. Well, I hope you guys have realized why I said you're not the worst people. You haven't come up with the worst possible solution yet.
I'm betting we've come pretty close, though.
Oh no, you've definitely exceeded my expectations. I'm very pleased. Come up with a possible. So you're an ex-drug addict. You're charming. You probably work in retail. Let's be honest. So
probably like assistant manager or something. Nothing too high up, but I'm like
assistant manager to Stuffer Shack.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works. Right. Anything else you wanted to do?
I don't know if I'm going to need for backstory. That minority skills could help with, because then it's more random and it's more fun rather than just coming up with it yourself.
Yeah. Yep. Right. Cool.
Okay, I'm going to roll fashion for what I'm going to wear to it.
Mm-hmm. So based on what the kids were wearing, based on what the mother wears, based on what the father's wearing, generally some nice pants, maybe a shirt with a tie. Just dress up nice, but not high fashion nice, but nice.
Okay, so would my kind of living style cover just getting that for that reason?
Middle lifestyle, that'll cover it. Cool. And you've got your nice little outfit. Shall we time skip to the dinner?
Pretty much, I think. And anything else, I think I can just roll on the go kind of thing.
Yep, that's fine. We can retroactively do rolls that sort of
because that speeds up the process a lot.
Yeah. Because you have 24 hours till dinner, so
yeah.
You guys your characters would probably think of things and stuff like that.
And I'll have all of my 2 edge back. Yay!
All right, let's do this. All right, so you rock up to dinner it's 7 o'clock. You arrive at 6:50. Do you bring anything for food or drink or anything like that?
I'll bring a small bottle of wine and then a small bottle of a fizzy drink for the kids, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So nothing too outlandish, but it shows I'm thinking of everybody.
So you walk up to the door. Do you ring the doorbell again?
Yeah.
Da 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 da. The door opens and again it's Calvin. He's like, excellent, you're just on time. Actually, you're early. You are so punctual. Please come in.
Oh, thank you. And I like to be on a little early for things, allowing for traffic and all that. You know how it goes around here. Oh, pardon?
Are you wearing a coat?
Yeah, it'll be like an armored jacket kind of thing. It's nothing flash.
Please, let me take your coat.
Oh, you are too kind.
No, you are, for giving us your company, and takes the jacket and puts it on a coat rack. And then the kids come running into the room, and they're like, Uncle Jim, and wrap their arms around your legs, and hug you.
And I'll politely kind of hug them back inside, trying not to throw up mentally. It's just sheesh, this is a bit heavy.
So they let go, they look up at you from your legs, and they're like, "How was your day?"
Well, it's all better for being here with you wonderful people.
We love you too, Uncle Jin, and bury their face into your legs.
And I'll playfully scruffle their hair, kind of, trying to go along with it.
And the dad like walks up and he's like, "Kids, let Uncle Jin go. We have to have dinner. Go get ready." And like the kid's like, "Oh, but Dad," he's like, "No, it's dinner time. Go clean up before dinner." And like the kid's like, "Oh," and like they run upstairs to the bathroom. Actually, so they run out of the room to the bathroom. It's only one story. I keep forgetting that. Calvin's like, "Sorry about that. The kids just got so excited when they heard you were coming."
Oh, that's fine. It's nice to see children being that friendly.
Oh, we try to raise our kids right.
And it seems like you're doing a fine job.
If you just, could I take the wine and drink off your hand?
Oh, sure.
Excellent. And Nick walks through into the kitchen. And like, would you like a glass now? Dinner will be ready shortly.
I prefer to have it with the meal so it doesn't dilute the taste of the food.
That is an excellent idea. So, like, as you like come in, Judith is cooking at the thing. She seems slightly grumpy than you're usually used to. And like as she notices you, she's like, "Hey, Jen."
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Why don't you take a seat? Dinner will be ready soon.
Well, I've been looking forward to this all day because if there's any indication of what your cupcakes are like, this should be amazing.
They're gonna suck, by the way.
Oh yeah. I know this.
So like she brings out like a bunch of like steaks and things, and the kids like run downstairs, and like they're all happy and like sit at the table and like very polite. They like their arms out on the table. They're like sitting with their hands in their laps, and Judith like starts serving it up. It's like steak with mashed potato and some like steamed carrots and broccoli. She like serves it out to you all, and like the kid, she's like, "Well, thank you for joining us, Jen. Sometimes it can get a little bit lonely with these with the kids and Calvin. So it's nice to have some new company."
And it was very nice of you to invite me, and your family has been very, very welcoming.
Yeah, they like that. Well, dig in, and like she starts eating, and like the kids and the father just like are eating it. I'm like, "Oh, this is so good, honey. You do such good work." Let me just roll something quickly
to see how well she actually cooked it.
Like it's edible. The steak's overdone. The potatoes are really lumpy, and there's a little bit of skin in there as well. And the carrots are really hard, and the broccoli is just plain cold.
I'll kind of like smile a bit and go along and like forcibly swallow, and you can see me struggling. It's just like, This is great. Ugh.
Can you give me a con, please?
Oh dear, what I gotta be my modifiers here? They aren't gonna be great, are they?
Well, she's not as friendly to you now, because she's under specific instructions to be sort of offhandedly rude to people who are addicts from the meeting. So -1, we'll say. Actually, we'll say -2 because she's slightly prejudiced.
But then, of course, she's also supposed to find people who aren't her husband to be more attractive.
That's true. So you get a +2, which cancels out.
See, I was paying attention at least.
That's probably the only modifiers for that.
Cool, so just get my pheromones pitched up to 14. Okay.
Yep. well, apparently she is buying what you're selling. And she's like, that's good. I'm sure, like, someone like you's not used to such good meals. So, Jin, what do you actually do? Like, since you don't do drugs anymore, it's a lot more free time, I guess.
Yeah, free time. What's that these days? Oh, work is just so busy.
The father laughs.
I'm a assistant manager at one of the new stuffer shacks in town. You know, because I was offered this position. They were opening a new one in a new town, and I needed a change of scenery. So I just
someone like you is pretty lucky to get a job like that.
Well, I've got some previous experience, and I've been told that I'm good with people and everything else. So, you know, it just seemed like a natural
people tell
fit.
people lots of things. Yeah.
So they tell me, yeah.
Yeah.
What about yourself? How is work going for you?
The clients got on my nerves today. Like, all they do is complain. Oh, my diaper's wet. I'm thirsty. Why is my medication across the room? I can't walk.
God,
So
persona fixers are
needy.
the worst.
So yeah, it was kind of annoying until, I didn't get along with the boss. Apparently, I was insubordinate.
Well, we all have difficult days. Sometimes I'm sure tomorrow will be so much better for you.
Here's hoping.
And hey, I always find a nice glass of wine with a great meal like this helps everything feel better.
You know what? I could go for a drink. And like the husband is like, honey, are you sure you should? She's like, shut up, Kelvin. I'll do what I want. It's like, all right, honey, it's fine. I love you, no matter what. Just saying. Just wanted to make sure it's something you really wanted to do. Like, so she like grabs the bottle and like gets a glass for you and a glass for her. She fills yours up to about like the acceptable level of like halfway to 3/4. And then she fills hers all the way up to the brim. And she starts drinking. So Jin, how long are you going to be in town for? Because you said you've just rolled through recently.
Well, the job is tough, but it's going okay. The city is very vibrant and colourful, and people like yourself have made me feel very welcome. So I'm thinking I might be staying here for a while. You know, a change of scenery can do the soul good.
Yeah, I really hope you do stay for a while, Jin. You're fun to have around. Unlike some people in my life.
Well, there are many different ways and kinds of fun that you can have, and I can say that it's been a pleasure having you and your family's company.
Yeah, I try to make sure my company is pleasure. And she's very heavily flirting with you right now.
Oh yeah. And like couples find it really hard not to obviously wink and stuff because like.
Is the husband right there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like a huge grin on his face. He like seems he's really enjoying himself.
So it's like, could I do like a playful kind of wink, kind of, so that she knows that I know what's being said, but no one else knows, kind of thing. So I'm playing along with it.
Yeah. So you're just trying to do like a little sneaky wink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a knowing wink.
Yeah. Just give me like an etiquette roll, just to like sort of cover it up a bit.
And no modifiers, or just
we'll just go base.
So plus the pheromones, it's 14.
Actually, no, everyone else is like +2 to you because they love you. So yeah, you can have +2.
So I get +3 total. Yay.
Yeah, so you succeed in hiding a cheeky wink. And Judith does that thing where she like takes a sip of wine and like licks her lips in a very seductive way. She's not trying to hide it at all. And like the husband's like smiling at her and then like looking at you and then looking back at her. He's like, honey, are you thirsty? I can get you a drink if you like. She's like, no, Calvin, I'm fine. I've got a drink. Can't you see? He's like, oh, yes, honey, I'm sorry. And like the kids are just like quietly eating.
And I'll be like, well, us two can't be the only ones having wine. Would you like some wine, Calvin? You know.
I'm sorry, I don't drink.
Oh, I understand that, and I can respect that. You know, setting a good example for like the children is very important.
Of course, the children are everything. Except for Judith, of course. She's above all.
Well, I can...
And then the kids are like, above all.
And let me guess, they say it in stereo. Oh, dear.
Yeah, they say it at exactly the same time.
Cobalt will breathe deeply and go, yes, she is a wonderful person. And yeah. Mm-hmm. She does a great job, it seems.
Yeah. She's great. I love her. Is this all like sim rigged, by the way?
Oh yeah. Of course it is.
So like you all get like an AR ping just being like, this is fucking creepy.
A little bit.
And I'll be like, only a little bit? Guys, are you sure you're watching the same thing I am?
So like dinner will go on and like she'll keep flirting with you, obviously in front of her husband. And her husband will like pretend to be completely oblivious to it. When I say pretend, he is completely oblivious to it. And like he and the kids look at Judith with absolute love, and she returns it with absolutely malice. So yeah, dinner goes on, like eventually dessert served. It is an apple pie. This one is just as bad. It is not good. Yeah. So yeah, overall the dinner's kind of shite, and the company is far from pleasant. But you're getting a good feel of how slowly degenerate she's going, I guess would be the correct term. Or losing the plot.
And Cobalt is kind of mentally rubbing his hands with glee, going, just as we planned. Mm-hmm. But also trying to go, I mustn't enjoy this too much. Because he's trying to stay professional because it's on Simrig. Otherwise, yeah, things would be a bit different.
Yeah. So dinner like comes to a close. Is there anything that you're really aiming to do for this, or are you just trying to get a feel kind of thing?
I'm just getting a feel of what's going on. But what I will do is, before I leave, to try and show how courteous I am and everything else, but at the same time being very flirty, is I will kind of, just before I leave, while the kids and the husband are off doing something, like the husband's playing with the children or whatever have you.
So what happens is it like gets to like 9 o'clock ish, and the husband's like, well, kids, it's time for bed, and the kids are like, but Uncle Jin's still here, and the father's like, well, say goodbye and like then go to bed, all right? And the kids are like, all right, and like they come up and like hug you again, and they're like, bye, Uncle Jin, and they say it in unison again.
I'll kind of like smile and I'll hug them back, kind of playing along. And while I'm doing that, I'm like looking at her, kind of, basically telling her that I want to speak to her, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So the kids like run upstairs, and Judith is like, "Well, Calvin, go put them to sleep. Read them a book or some shit. I don't care." And Calvin's like, "Of course, honey. Well, Jen, it was nice meeting you. Put her here," and like extends his hand to you in like,
And I'll
a very
kind of
exaggerated fashion.
And I'll like shake it back and kind of, go along with it. Kind of.
Yeah, he's sort of like very over enthusiastic about it. He's like shaking it like up and down, like very exaggerated.
And I'll like
it's
pat his
been a
back.
pleasure.
Yeah, and I'll just pat his back and say, the pleasure has been all mine being around this wonderful family.
Oh, trust me, it was just as much a joy for us. Well, see you, Jin. And like stands up and like walks up the stairs. And Judith is like, "Well, do you want to head out the front?"
Yeah, I think I will do. But it's been a pleasure being here, and you do such a wonderful job. And you mustn't forget just what a beautiful woman you are. Even if other people don't see it or acknowledge it, you are something else.
Thanks, Jin. I appreciate that. I imagine someone like you hasn't seen true beauty like I for a very long time.
I will admit it has been a long time, and it makes the mind wander, shall we say, and that is not always a bad thing, I would hope.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jin, it's time for you to leave, unfortunately.
It is indeed, and I will kind of take her hand and kiss the back of her hand, and kind of say, I can't wait to do this again. It's been fantastic. And while I'm saying that, like kissing her hand, I'm looking her in the eyes and like the kind of flirtatious smile and everything.
Fucking, yeah, full
Casanova style, yeah.
Yeah. You just give me a con seduction spec if you have it.
I wish I had seduction spec. I want it on this guy so badly. It fits him so well, but it doesn't have. And I'm guessing the standard modifiers.
Yeah. Alrighty. That is her dice ball.
And considering this is the last roll of the night that I'll be doing, I'll edge that so I can smash it so that she likes me even more.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep 8 of those. Actually, no, 9 because I've got the jacket. I keep all of them. Oh no, it's on jacket, so I don't say it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So she is very infatuated with you. However, the persona fix is only new, and it will take time for her to really fall down that rabbit hole. So she will recklessly lead you to the door and say she hopes to see you again.
And Cobalt will, as he leaves, smiles as he turns off the sim ring and kind of over D and I go, planting the seeds of disruption has begun.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah.
What do you guys do now? You just gonna like wait for her to slowly descend, or?
Well, I think we said we're probably gonna wait. I mean, like we can still observe, right? And you can go to the meetings and see her and kind of see her deteriorate there. Yeah, probably. And you know, I'll probably keep this up for. Sorry.
I was just sorry. I was just saying that as like the meetings, I'm going to carry on with like the gentle kind of flirting and everything else, kind of strengthening that seed I can't plant it in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
And with my knowledge of how I programmed it, about how long do I think it would take?
Probably a couple of weeks all up for her to like really fall off the wagon.
I mean,
and for things to come to a head.
I mean, if we're in wibbly wobbly timey wimey land, we can do that, right?
Yeah. This is all a bubble.
Would it be worthwhile, although it might come under the spec, getting a knowledge skill on seduction techniques, or would that be superfluous?
Maybe pick that up at the end of the run based on what you've learned.
Yeah. So like that can help you on future runs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
So she has all her family on persona fixes.
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
Should we remove the persona fixes from her family to make this go quicker?
That would be
bad idea.
That would be bad because they're being persona fixed probably by Ares, and
maybe.
Well, it's just that introduces a lot more points of failure. And
it makes it 10 times more complicated than it already is. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what will happen. We have the situation controlled. We have to keep it that way.
Plus, remember,
it's the safe way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because remember, if you remove those chips, suddenly the rest of the family becomes less accepting of her completely descending into insanity. Because right now they're set to just be super supportive in any way, regardless of what she does, which is gonna make her thing worse. If they start going like, "Hey, you're pretty fucked up. Maybe we should tell somebody," that's bad.
Sure. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, although it makes us wonder who the J is. Well, that's something that doesn't matter, but it's like...
Yeah, there's something there. There's something going on that we don't need to know about.
Yeah, something pretty messed up's going on because someone has constructed this world, and yet he supposedly looks like her old husband who's supposedly dead.
But for Ares to do this, she has to be very important.
Oh, incredibly so.
All right.
For herself to do it, that's I think it's actually more believable that she has.
Yeah, but we don't
done this.
All right. So, you guys are just gonna wait for it to slowly degrade and then pop the code word, I'm assuming.
I believe so.
I mean, I don't think we need to complete the whole seduction thing because it doesn't matter because the husband isn't going to care. Otherwise, we weren't going to do that.
Yeah. We'll avoid that just because it sort of feels really Benraku-y, and I get
It does, but it's more like it's been obvious at like the meetings and stuff. So like people would have been whispering and stuff. So it's more used for that purpose this time.
For the gossip more than anything else.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Which will add to her paranoia and her anxiety. So
Yeah. She is like worse and worse. Like at the meeting, she very obviously makes snide comments about other addicts and how woe their life is and how they're always complaining and stuff like that, and they need to suck it up, just get on with it. And like she just slowly gets worse and worse, and then like by like the second week mark, she doesn't even turn up to the meeting. She's just like leaves a message being like, "Done with you suckers."
Well then.
Yeah. So yeah, like you're not inside of her house, but like you can notice that like she's drinking more, like she's purchasing more drinks on her comlink, and she's started smoking as well. And you could like if you're watching her house or anything at all, you'll see her like standing at the front of her house, like smoking cigarettes like a fucking chimney. And at work, like she'll skip out on work and go and smoke, or like she'll have like a flask and drink at work. She's become fairly negligent
Excellent.
regarding her job.
Well then,
Yeah.
Seems like it's time to send her to jail for the rest of her life, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
All right. So she goes. So she takes the bus. So she has to go to the bus stop at some point, right?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Over the time. Sorry. Yeah. Over the time we watched that, are there any children at the bus stop?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because kids catch the bus too.
All right. Well, we got to make sure to sim rig this because he's going to want to see this and see what happens. Could you maybe stick like a camera sensor tag across the street or something? You know, on like a post or something.
I do actually have one, so I can do that.
Yep. Okay. So you guys
Right.
set that up.
And do you want me to like hack or comlink and do an edit file to put it on there or something, and then with like a self deletion command or? Like?
The camera?
No. I mean the trigger word. I mean the he's palming the camera.
Yeah. The trigger. Yep. Sure. You can do that.
Okay.
Just give me because you already have $3. Just give me a control device. I think we'll go with.
Oh. Okay.
Because essentially, like you're making it send a command.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you can spoof, whichever you prefer.
Spoof is fine.
Cool boy, Rick.
She's going to murder all the things.
So she's like standing there. You see her like zone out for a second, like and then like this young elephant girl like walks past and like bumps into her a bit. And she just like looks down at the kid and just draws the gun and just shoots the kid. And
Right
then
in
like
the
people
face?
like no, just in the back.
Oh, okay.
And then like people start like screaming and they're like, oh my god, and like they start running away and like she just starts gunning people down left and right. And then like, do any of you open SimSense or do you like scan SimSenses at all? Because you received one from the Johnson.
Oh sure.
Oh, yeah.
So if you open the SimSense, if you scan it, like it just comes up with like an emotion. Like there's nothing too crazy. But if you slot it, it just comes out like pure glee, and happiness, and like yeah, she pretty much just goes on a murdering spree. Katie eventually turn up, like fucking taser to the ground and arrest her, and like she gets fucking thrown in the back of a car. And yeah, she over the next couple of days, she's charged with first-degree murder. And there is a number of things. I don't even know what the full charges would be, but it's not good for her. It's not good for her.
And you know, it was so public, and she's an Aries sinner. Holy shit, they have to throw the book at her.
Yeah, and it's like she gets discovered that like she had persona fixed people in her home and people who've gone missing.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
So yeah, and then like all these charges get brought against her, and it seems like, as you said, Ares is not going to cover someone who publicly has gone absolutely fucking psycho and is making them look bad. So yeah, she gets the book thrown at her as you expected, and like a couple of days after the arrest is done, and like the charges are brought against her, you receive a message from the Johnson being like, ready to get paid? ?
Oh yeah.
And he just sends you like a location to meet him in the park.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys go to the park and like rock up. I don't know whether you're wearing disguises or you can.
Yeah. I'll be wearing a disguise and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So you rock up and like the Johnson is is sitting at the location, still wearing everything you saw him wearing last time. His legs are crossed. He's playing chess against someone else. It's like one of those parks where there's a chess set, and he seems to be like handedly defeating the guy. And it's just like, checkmate. Ah, you guys are here. He's like, fuck off. And like the guy gets up and walks away. He's like, good work. I like it. Really impressed me. Good gumption. No heart. Amazing. You so rarely see that nowadays. All these people with morals in the shadows. What are they doing here? It's ridiculous.
I know.
But he's like, you know what? You guys did good work. You streamed the whole thing for me, which was absolutely phenomenal. I really appreciate that. So you know what? Rather than giving you cash and having to get it exchanged and everything like that, I put it in cred sticks for you. I know, I'm a great guy. Here you go. He like slides a briefcase across.
Are the cred sticks in like little foam inserts in it?
Yeah. And they've got like printed on the cred sticks are like a cartoon version of his face. With like a thumbs up next to it, him holding a thumbs up.
Solid.
Yeah.
He went to some serious expense to give us this. I'm shocked.
Yeah. And he's like, so again, great work, impressed. I'll be keeping a close eye on her from here on out. Thank you for everything. It was a blast. You did better than I could have ever dreamed. So again, well done. Well done. He like does the thing where he like puts his hands together in like the sort of praying symbol, but then just like goes, well done, and like points them at you.
Finger guns? Are we getting finger guns?
Not finger guns. It's more like
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Well done.
Solid.
He's like, if I ever need work from the shadows again, like I'll keep my ears to the ground and make sure to keep an eye out for you guys, because good work.
All right.
He's like, well, we're done here, so you two can fuck off.
Yeah, we'll get the fuck. We got our money. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Let's get the fuck out of this bitch.
Yep. Because I ain't hanging around.
And if you can give me visual perceptions as you're leaving.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I use E-War?
E will do it as well, yeah.
Wow, 7 hits. Jeez. We don't miss anything. Jeez.
So you guys notice that, like, sort of standing off in the trees, there is some people that they're very obviously armed, and we're watching you guys.
I mean, any Johnson worth their salt is going to have a dude with a Barrett on the rooftop or something. So.
Oh yeah. That's just common sense.
And yeah, you guys like walk away and leave, and
then
get
we
your
meet
money.
and then we meet Lofweir on the train, right?
Yeah.
And then
Turns out the cred sticks were laced with a hallucinogen, so when you touch them, you didn't check for that, did you?
Well, that's why we wear
That's
gloves.
why we wear gloves.
And
Yeah.
also,
Criminals.
and I have an olfactory sensor, so I can shut off my nose.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's the end of the run, guys. In total, you got paid 16,000 new yen, and you get 1 karma because, surprise, surprise, you were horrible, horrible people.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just correct. Is it not 18 total because it was 16 and then?
Sorry. Yep. 18 total. My bad. I did
And
the math wrong.
and 1 karma, obviously, because this was a low karma
And
run.
1 karma.
Because
Yeah,
we
what
could-
about?
yeah, we did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Gryphon feels nauseous, but yeah, it's finished.
Yeah, you can drop the stream there, Dragon.
Gwisin feels